Hi ladies, it's Linda from Linda's Papercraft, and I thought as we were starting the coffee and cards classes next week, and neither you nor I have done YouTube classes before, I thought we'd do a little test prequel video which I will post to YouTube. I'll send you all the link and then you can all pop on and have a look. If you've any questions, just give me a shout before next Thursday, 11 o'clock. Woohoo! Right, so as you know, in this class it's 4 weeks and we're going to make 4 cards, and it's one each week. So these are the 4 cards we are going to be making. So now everything's in the kit for all of them except week 3. And this one, these little boxes are actually stamped. So the card base is neutral, it's Night of Navy. So you just need a couple of other colours just to do the parcels, but other than that, everything else is included in your kit, and we can talk about that closer to the time. Okay, right, so this stamp set is a fantastic stamp set. You're going to use it over and over again. There's so many different sentiments and relatives and different sizes of fonts, all your numbers. So anything from months, 0 months to what, 90 odd. The one point, it took me a little while to notice there isn't a 9 because this is upside, the 6 and the 9 are the same stamp. So it's photopolymer. So if you do have a stamping prick mat like this, I would suggest you put that under your scrap paper so that it stamps more evenly. To be honest, because it's such a fine detail stamp, most of them, it generally stamps okay if you don't have one of these, as long as you're on an even surface. Okay, don't worry about the staining. This is what happens. It's one of the problems with photopolymer, but it doesn't affect the stamping quality. So even though my stamps are lovely and pink, they still stamp the colour ink that I've just put on. So it's nothing to worry about. It's just something they do, unfortunately, but it doesn't affect the quality of the stamping. Okay, so, and I'm also including the grey granite stamping pad. Which is a classic stamping pad, and it's a lovely, obviously neutral colour, and it's a warmer grey than most grey, so it goes with an awful lot of colours, which is why I picked it. Right, if you've never had a Stampin' Up ink pad before, there is a little educating you need. It comes wrapped in plastic. Obviously, you just take that off as soon as you get it. And I would always do a test stamp, actually. Just get a stamp out and test it just to make sure it is all right and it's properly inked, because if there is a problem, it is only 6 months guarantee. I've never had to send an ink pad back, so I'm sure it'll be fine. So once you've taken off the wrapper, if you turn it over, you can see there's a sheet of stickers on the back here. And these are the names in other languages. I've taken off the one here, and that actually had grey granite written on, and you actually put that on the front of your stamp pad so that you can see when they're all in a stack what colour it is. And there's also a plain strip at the bottom there. Now that is designed to go inside the stamp set, the stamp pad just here. It is a faff. And whenever I've done it, I've always ended up getting absolutely covered with ink. So now what I do, if I bring in my Night of Navy, I actually stick it on the top. So you can see I've got the Night of Navy on the front and the clear one, blank one. That would be better, wouldn't it? The blank one is on the top. So I can still see what colour it is, but I didn't get covered in ink. And the reason we do that, I mean, these two, you can probably just about tell the difference between the two stamps, the two stamp pads, but some of them, they look really alike, and it's only when you stamp it on the paper that you realise you've got the wrong one. So it is useful to put that on. If you are stacking your ink pads in a pile, mine are on shelves, so I don't need to do that. So you can see they've got the little holes on one side here and the little bumps on the other side. They stack better if you take the whole of this sticker off. So there's a peely bit there, so you just take the whole thing off, but I tend to leave mine on. I don't know why. Hey ho. but mine are on shells, so it doesn't matter for me. Okay, so there's your supplies, and here's your consumables. So I've put in a whole sheet of dimensionals, because a few of the cards have got dimensionals on, and you can never have too many of these. And then you've got your 4 cards themselves. So I've put them, they're all ready cut for you. The bits of ribbon or anything else that you need with it are all in there, and they're all numbered as well, so you know which week. So we're starting here and working our way through. As you can see, blank sheet of card, that's why you need the extra ink on card 3. So these are in plastic envelopes at the moment because I have loads of them. Once I've got through my current supply of plastic envelopes, then I am going to move on to paper bags, because I think they're a bit more environmentally friendly. Okay, so looking forward to next week. It will be a pre-record, but I will be watching with you, which is going to be a bit weird. So because it's a pre-record, if you get a bit stuck, you can just pause it and rewind it, or you can pause it so you can catch up. So it's much more flexible than doing a live. Now, I'll be there, as I say, so I'll be able to answer any comments or any questions. You can comment on the YouTube video, but you do need to be logged into your YouTube account to do that. Now, if you want more details of that, if you've never done that before, then just give me a shout and I'll sort that out for you. Otherwise, you can always comment on WhatsApp or Messenger or text, or however you normally speak to me, and then I can answer any questions while we're going through. So I'm really looking forward to this new venture with you all, and as always, I love seeing your results posted on the Linda's Papercraft or the Linda's Papercrafters page. And if you need any more supplies, just let me know. And I'm already designing May's coffee and card, and I'm thinking sunflowers, as it's nice and spring. So this is the first one I've done. I don't know if you can catch the glitter on there. So more details about that will be coming through shortly. I'll see you all next Thursday at 11 o'clock, and I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. Bye.